In today's world, we don't have many opportunity to encounter death in our daily lives. So I think we are curiously intrigued by a certain kind of death called abandoned buildings. The death of a physical architecture's death as a functional phrase. When you explore the ruins, you will feel as if you were exploring the carcass of a giant whale, like in a storybook. After all, ruins are especially otherworldly places in our time. In the case of ruins, the flow of time, passage of time, is further condensed through the collapse or foreshadowing of collapse, which is what makes them attractive. I feel that we have the ability to sense the time that has passed through an object, and the longer the time, the more we were in awe of it. The reason why we are attracted to nature, scenery, as well as ruins, remains, old townscapes, is because we sense the passage of time and history. For some reason, we are attracted to abandoned buildings because of their disarrayed and lonely appearance. I think it's because I can see the decay in these melancholy ruins. To me, they are incredibly romantic. I think the ruins have a beauty of decay that only ruins can have. There is a sense of transience that comes with the familiarity of ruins, and then one day you visit it and find that no trace of it remains. These elements of the charm of abandoned buildings. There is an overwhelming sense of defeat, even though you have not been defeated yourself. The refreshing feeling of that place where a defeated have left. Why does the fact that there used to be people there, but not anymore, makes it so much attractive? It's a mystery. The smell, peculiar to abandoned places, and the materials. I mean, this routine, the smell, the mold, white mold, there is no room for bread or flags. White mold is a champion of the ruins of wooden houses. Reinforcing steel is not bad, but I'm a woodworker, so the smell is important too. And atmosphere. Wooden buildings are good because they don't have the gloomy, dry feelings. Most of the buildings are left unattended, so there is a danger that they will fall down and fall into disrepair. Also, if you go up and cannot come down, or if you fall into an old well or underground, no one will come to your rescue. And if you mess up, you may die and not be found for a long time after death. In a city of ruins, there is a silence that makes you want to cover your ear. A world full of contradictions, the wreckage of human-made buildings that are now in a state of neglect. There are many reasons why it became a ruin. Some are influenced by natural phenomena, some have the economically disused as their respective societies and communities have changed over time. Some buildings have been left unfinished, abandoned, ghost town, a city abandoned by its people. Some buildings are still standing that represent a single but real building of a specific historical moment. A world full of contradiction exists, I'm standing on the border between illusion that makes a society works and the reality of impermanence. It transcends time and space and shakes shakes me to my core. There are places that have become the tourist spot that attract people. Some buildings are being preserved as World Heritage as a site for the future. I'm moved when I think of the traces of human thought and the meaning of the unrealized represented that these abandoned buildings hold. Ruins are also a very painful sight. There is something about them that fascinated me, some things that makes me pause, some things that draws me. I have a strong empathy for ruins, despite the fact that I'm looking at the remains of building materials that no longer have any bodies and beauty. I look at the lost rusted steel and plate, cremated reinforced concrete, and deteriorated building materials of interest. This is the same me who spent my days with a fear that one day I might be eliminated. I even have an affinity for abandoned buildings. Human beings are always moving on, gradually discarding their achievement. We can survive a failure. On the contrary, they can we can rise up stronger and ready to face new challenges. Accumulation of failures as history built on the lyrics that have lived with us for ages. Sometimes it is when we no longer fit in with the times that we become the driving force that helps something new to be born.
Bye.